Yeah, so corporate volunteerism is one where you need to kind of look at who has that capability in the first place, because it's one point to have those kind of corporate ambassadors like Preston's and Sean, the work he's doing there and being proactive on his own account, but when you try to scale that up, you would need a buy-in from the entire kind of restaurant and retail community that we have here in the city of Manassas Park. And we have other businesses as well, but they would all need to act individually in the aggregate to be able to create a very robust corporate volunteerism type, I would say, program here in the entire city. So you have to look at, we always talk about the different sectors. You really have to lean on the nonprofit sector as the most viable group that can provide that long-term sustainable corporate kind of philanthropy or responsibility type of standpoint. So, it's awesome that we have, like a Preston's Pub and other organizations doing their singular campaigns, but, Hector, name it, the charitable type organizations, ones that are more oriented towards long-term sustainability. Those are ones that you also have to kind of tap into. So any strategy should probably really include both, in my personal opinion, because that's where you get the most amount of outreach. Because while some people might not know that we do have like the St. Lucy's project located right next door and has a gigantic distribution kind of a risk. But if you go on Yelp and you get thousands of reviews of Preston's, it's like, okay, well, that does have a lot of visibility. So how do you bridge that gap? How do you combine that? How do you make that something to where the entire community understands? And that's where it comes to messaging and communication and kind of bringing those entities towards local government. And we can help provide that platform because we have access to multi-directional channels for social media,